Hi there, Robert here. So far, we have helped businesses generate over $200 million in closed revenue for themselves via the strategies, the advice, the done-for-you services that we render from various businesses within my portfolio. So today, I would like to talk about a few marketing principles that will take your business to the next level. Let's understand the importance of marketing in the first place. You can have the best product on the planet, you can have amazing service, amazing customer service, amazing whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as you're not marketing yourself consistently and ongoingly, you do not have a guaranteed future in any business, in any industry. So the best example of this is Coca Cola, right? Who doesn't know that brand name? Who does not know about that company? Everyone on the planet knows about that company. Yet they're still, to this day, spend billions of dollars yearly. Every single year, they spend billions of dollars on marketing, on sales, on business development, on everything that has to do with expanding. They're already on every single country on the planet. In every city you go to, you will see a bottle of Coca-Cola. And yet they still invest billions into doing this. And I would argue that it's not because you've heard of them that they spend this much. It's because they have spent this much in their entire life as a business. They've spent incredible amounts of money to be in every single store and in every restaurant and in every hotel and everywhere that there are drinks to buy or snacks to buy. The importance of marketing is not something that stops as you grow. It's not a silver bullet. It's not like, oh, I figured this thing out. I'm just going to do this until it works and then I'll be fine. No, it doesn't work like that. Markets change. Your ideal client persona changes, right? Their needs change. The industry changes. You have to adapt, right? So the importance of marketing needs to be very clear in your mind. If you're not marketing, if you're not generating leads and business for yourself more this month than you had last month, you're in trouble. And I don't say that to scare you. I say that to bring awareness to you, right? To give you power to say, oh gosh, yes, well, last month I got, 10 sales. This month I got 6, right? And next month I only have forecasted 4 or whatever, right? Maybe you have 10 times, 100, 1,000 times these numbers in terms of volume. But I'm saying, look at the volume, look at the sales, look at the revenue, right? Month by month by month, make sure you keep growing. By the way, there's no such thing as stagnation. Any business that is stagnating, that is a business that is slowly dying off. Because whilst you're busy staying at the same level, there are other people in your industry eating up market share because other people will grow, right? And this is, once you're in the game of business, there is no such thing as stagnation. There's only either growing or slowly dying off or quickly dying off. You're just on the spectrum there. Let's talk about principles, because again, I think we should discuss principles, and these are valid for every single business out there, whether you're B2B, B2C, whether you're in the US or in Asia, whether you're a small business or large enterprise, doesn't matter. Let's talk about marketing principles that will 100% work for you and anyone watching. So number one, the main principle of marketing, I would argue the most important principle of marketing, is self-sustainability. You spend $1,000 in something, you make $1,000 back. You spend $10,000 in something, you make $10,000 back. Self-sustainability. Your investment into marketing efforts has to be self-sustainable. Some people would argue that it has to be self-sustainable to the level of profit. So if you spend $1,000, let's say your profit margin is 30%. So if you spend $1,000 in marketing, you need to make at least $3,000, right? Because you spent $2,000 of that to render service. I disagree with that, because in that mentality, you don't really grow. You don't really get to grow. I have talked about this. Many people that we've coached, we've told them it just depends on your ambition. You want to stay the same, like forever, then okay, fine. You just reinvest off this or reinvest in that manner. But if you want to grow significantly, you need to take certain risks. If you have $100,000 in cash just sitting there, why is it just sitting there? Why isn't that $100,000 turning into at least $100,000 of new revenue? You would argue then you will only be left with $30,000, but you just sold $100,000 worth of product to people that can come back and that can recommend you. You can get positive reviews from. You could do so much with those people that you have just gathered, right? So focus, number one, on self-sustainability, right? If you can spend $50,000 a year on marketing, make sure make at least 50K, right? Back. Obviously, in the types of marketing we do, for example, for one of our clients, they spend $1 million with us. We make them over $20 million million. We get over 20x return on investment, right? For other company, for other businesses we work with, they spend 50K with us, they make $250,000, right? They get a 5x return on their marketing dollar. You can get various degrees of return. The idea is to make sure it's self-sustainable right by the end of the year or whatever the marketing plan is. After that, the second best strategy for marketing is profitability. And this might sound strange, but in marketing, typically you spend money to make money. But if you don't have money to spend, you cannot spend, right? You're in the eternal problem of I don't have money to bring me clients, but I need clients. I need clients, but I don't have money to get clients, right? You'll always be in that state. So in order for you to not be in that state, stop spending more money than you make. Have a profitable business. Operate business that if you make $5,000 a month, do not spend more than that. Spend $4,900. Keep $100, right? If you have a business that's making $500,000 a year, do not spend more than $500,000 a year. Spend 450 grand or whatever, right? Make it work. Find a way to be profitable. If you can't find a way to be profitable, you're not a real manager, a real business owner. You just have a glorified job at that point. And you might be paid less than what you would be paid if you would seek employment elsewhere. Be mindful of that. Profitability and keeping your business profitable is one of the best marketing strategies you can have, because that will give you money to then reinvest in actual marketing, okay, or sales or whatever it is you need to do. Those were the first two. One, self-sustainability of your efforts, sales and marketing efforts. Number two is profitability of your business. Make sure you maintain your business profitable. For example, so we have a holding company that manages all of our other entities, and so we just got a client to manage their businesses for them. In the first few weeks of that happening, we already found so much value in their business that they made the money back for the entire year of our services. For the full year of their services, that's how much money they collected and saved in that first month that it pays for 12 months of our service. You can imagine they were very, very happy. Guess what? That same person is now investing in their marketing, right? Because they want to grow. Almost everyone wants to grow. We have an intrinsic need to grow. You can't do that if you don't have, stable foundation. So get that stable foundation in.